Majo, John, Madden in my camper van at the beach at Vicente Fox. Got some folks having a very lively conversation over my right-hand shoulder. That's the background noise. They've got music and a very dynamic conversation. 2 nights ago, I came to this beach to get away from all the romantic distractions where I was living, because I really wanted to dry out from my addiction to romance and the crazy thing that even when I am flooded with amazing spiritual experiences, I still end up feeling lonely, which is totally crazy, and I knew it was crazy, and I said, I gotta dry out. And felt like the message from God was, go to a more remote place, fewer people, and that's true here. There's still people here, but many, many, many fewer than either of the places I had spent time in Veracruz. So it seems to be working. 2 nights ago, my first night parking down here, I went for a very long walk, and as I was walking back in the darkness, I had the dialectic was between being ecstatic about how untethered I am and that I have such an amazingly free life and can be in places like this. Look at the moon. Places like this. Hardly anybody on the beach. But the counterpoint Monday night was bargaining with God. Gee, could you send me a girlfriend though, please? Please. And I had cried. I had cried before I made that little 1-minute videotape. All that longing for a girlfriend is really way in the rearview mirror. Just 48 hours later, I don't know how it's possible. I get so free so fast, but the beach and the ocean, it's all pretty divine, pretty wonderful. So what happened to me on the beach, and I've said other places that the reason the affluent people of Boca del Rio wouldn't walk on the beach is because it tends to strip away your thoughts and confront you with what's inside you. And they don't want that, because they want the nice surface glow of all their money and their fun activities. What happened to me out there tonight, I have over the last few days been little by little reconnecting with a very dear old friend who I haven't talked to for 2 years, but she's been really important to me at other times in my life. And she sure followed my 30 years, maybe not the whole 30 years. She didn't know the whole 30 years, she came in later. But she knew at least 10 or 15 years of my suffering with the fiction that I had mental illness. She even got involved in it. And it looked like she had made a positive contribution, because she said, I don't think clinical depression is the right diagnosis for you. None of them were. But she said, I have a sister who's bipolar, and you remind me of her with the ups and downs. Talk to your shrink about that. And I did, and the shrink said, yeah, that's the better diagnosis. And they put me on mood stabilizers, which were maybe more horrid than the other antidepressants. So I don't hold it against her. That was a good faith attempt to try to help. But I think she